Hey guys, this is a Hunter R&M original ceiling fan. Um, and I got this yesterday. I picked it up in Frederick, well, around Frederick, not really there. Um, yeah, the guy sold it to me, said that he removed it from his kitchen at his old house, and he wanted to take it with him to his new house, but, apparently the ceiling was too low or something. So he couldn't, so he just decided to let it go. And but basically he bought it brand new back in, I forget what year he said. Um, yeah, and he installed it himself, and he didn't really tell me anything else other than he was the original owner, so I'm only the second owner of this fan. Um, so yeah, this fan is in bright brass with the C blade arms. It does not have reverse air blade arms, and it is not electrically reversible. Um, and I don't exactly know when it's from, like the exact year. I thought there was supposed to be a date on the tag, but I think that might just be on the later models with the Hunter since 1886 tag. Because this one's got the old style tag. Because this is an R&M model. But I got it complete other than the blade screws for the mounting the blade arms to the motor. Everything else, it had everything else. It had the J-hook, rubber bushing, double claw, light globe, all that. And the canopy, of course. But yeah, it's a nice fan. I did have to do some work to it. I think the guy didn't tell me anything about, like, what he did to it. He did say that he oiled it, like, he had to oil it only 3 times in its whole life. So he took good care of it. But I think he wired it, or he messed around in the nose at one time because the pull chain was a little messed up. And when I was trying to, rewire or fix the pull chain, I think it has a replacement pull chain because I think these originally came with a 2-position pull chain or 3-position. Um, it had a 4-position pull chain in there. Um, so I think he replaced it, and he didn't do it right. Um, And upon trying to fix that, I ended up breaking the old pull chain. The threaded nipple that the little nut threads onto snapped off, so, not a big deal. It wasn't the original pull chain, I don't think, anyway. I think these originally had arcless pull chains, actually. At least, yeah. I think the Hunter used arcless. I don't know, because my other antique brass one I have has a replacement in it, because the exact same thing actually happened. The threaded nipple broke off in that one too, but that was a replacement as well. But anyway, yeah. So this is an older model, probably late 70s, early 80s. I'm not exactly sure when, like I said. It does have the cast iron bottom plate as well. I know some of the later models, the late 80s, all the way up to the 90s. I think it was in the late 80s they switched the bottom plate, the face plate. They changed those to being stamped. And my antique brass one actually has a stamped faceplate, but this one has a cast one, so I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, the rest of it is all cast iron, blade arms, canopy. Oh, the nose. It does not have the 2-piece nose, I did notice that. So it's not that old, but it is old. And this is also a 2-speed model. It goes, but the way I wired the pull chain, there are 2 lows. I couldn't figure out how to do it, so it was like high off, low off. So it just goes high, low, low off. So yeah. And the light globe that you see there is the original. The light kit is actually a genuine R&M light kit. It says for use in R&M Hunter original fans, or something like that in there. So the light kit and globe are genuine, which is really cool. And it's like the way the light kit works is kind of like a Sears light kit, where it's like the actual socket has a pull chain on it and it goes through the hole on the side of the fitter. So that extension on the light kit, the little white pendant, is not original. I added that because it didn't have an extension and I didn't really feel like going up to the top of the globe to pull the chain. The string extension on the fan is, as far as I know, original. I don't know. That was what was on it when I got it. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate the light kit for you. So there's the light. I got a 100-watt incandescent in there. It looks very nice. That globe is actually, from what I've heard, is the normal size, and it's bigger than all the other ones I have. I thought it was oversized at first, but apparently it's the normal size. But either way, all sizes of schoolhouse globes look good on these, so it didn't really matter to me. Okay. Now we'll start it up on high. It's a little buzzy, but other than that, once it gets up to speed, it's pretty quiet. A little bit of wobble as well. I do have oil in there, by the way. I did make sure to put oil in it. So, performance-wise, it runs pretty fast. And like all originals, it is a very good performer. You know, standard original air movement. My antique brass one is quieter though. I will give that one that. So that's high, and I'll do low. There's the first low. Go down to the second one, even though they're both the same. So this one's low speed is really fast, and I do know that that's a characteristic on these, is that on these older 2-speed ones, is that the low speeds are very fast. But this one seems to be faster than a lot of the ones that I've seen on YouTube. This is more of like a medium. If I were to install this, which I actually was thinking about installing it, but if I were to install it, I would want to put it on a 3-speed wall control or solid state, something that would give it a slower low. If I knew more about how the wiring worked, I would try to convert it to 3-speed with like a capacitor value or something, but I don't know how to do that. And since this is shaded pole, there's no capacitor in there. I don't really know how to go about that. I'm sure somebody else knows. So that's low. Shut it off now. And it's not electrically reversible, like I said. Okay. So, now I'm gonna put you up close to the motor because I want to see if I can get the startup sound on camera. And the 70s originals, I think I had mentioned, the 70s and early 80s R&M ones did have startup sounds. And this one does too. So it does have a slight cyclic buzz, but that went away when I tightened the globe a little bit. So, oh, and the faceplate was loose as well, so I had to tighten that. So let's start it up on high and see if you can get the startup sound. Okay. Oh, just kick the ladder. Alright, so, yeah. The blades are a little greasy. I need to clean them some more. Like I said, this was in a kitchen, so it's a little greasy from kitchen grease. But the faceplate is still pretty shiny. The nose is still pretty shiny as well, other than a little bit of oil residue at the top. And yeah, I'm not quite sure what kind of wood this is. And I love the C blade arms. So even though the fact this isn't a reverse air model, it still makes up for it by having the C blade arms. So here's the top of the motor. The top is a little bit tarnished, I guess, from grease. The canopy is still in really good condition, though. Yeah, there's the top. And here's the tag on the side. As you can see, Hunter, Robbins Myers. This one is model 22274. And its catalog 22274-004. Serial number is 1850. And this is a 2.5 amp model. Yeah. So they said the date code would be on the bottom or in one of the corners of the tag, but there's nothing in any of the corners of the tag, so I have no idea when this one's from. So I think that's about it for this video. So that is my Hunter Robbins Myers original ceiling fan. Thank you for watching, and more to come.